At 5:05, we will present the awards for the girls 13-14 and the boys 13-14 400 medley relay from this morning, in addition to the awards for the 11 and 12 400 free. So if you were top 3 in those relays or top 8 in the 400, start to make your way over to the awards podium.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center here for day, what are we on? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 3 finals. We're going to start out with awards tonight, so I am going to go down to the awards camera. I'll leave you with our PA announcer, Caitlin Grant. Then I'll be back up to start the program. So we're going to send it down for awards, and we'll be right back when the awards are over. You'll get all the awards with no graphics on the screen and no issues, hopefully.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Show it what you want. Show it what you need. My niggas run the game. We ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money. We ain't never sleep. Never sleep. You got V12. I got 12 V. Got bottles. Got. I'm all the way up. Show it what you want. I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. Shorty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my niggas with Bentley coupes and Rolexes. Kicked the bitch out the room and gave her no breakfast. Had to stash the jewels, these bitches so reckless. Keep my on cruise, I'm talking naughty town, showing off for new things. Couldn't take it all, so I gave her chain. She called me top shot, so yeah, I keep a few tings. Champion sound, yeah. cocaine, lit it up. Pop, I hit him up, I'm talking color money. Purple yin and blue germ, I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross, bitch, I'm that nigga on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up, and you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get high, hop in the helicopter.
Hello and welcome to the Saturday evening session of the 2022 New England Swimming 11 to 14 Age Group Championship Meet, hosted by Gator Swim Club Seekonk and New England Swimming at the Catherine Moore and Coleman Aquatic Center on the campus of Brown University. Before we begin our swimming tonight, we are going to present awards from a few of the events that we contested this morning, starting with event 49, the girls 13-14 400 medley relay. Finishing in third place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Alina Eco, Sophia Yee, Kenzie Sellers, and Elizabeth Stotts. Finishing in second place from Bluefish Swim Club, Leah Walden, Margot Levesque, Amy Chi, and Jacqueline Zippagon. And finishing in first place with a winning time of 4:30.50 from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White, Jane Wheeler, Vivian Molson, and Sarah Rapucci. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for event number 50, the boys 13-14 400 medley relay. Finishing in third place from Solo Aquatics, Miles Bunyar, Finley McLean, Josh Adler, and John Papagiorgio. Finishing in second place from Gator Swim Club, Jack Eady, Kai Shinkyo, Ethan Kian Tusheda, and Jaden Yang. And finishing in first place, the winning time of 4:19.29 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jack Chiapetta, Eric Nye, Ben Latorelle, and Chris Singh. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for event number 47, the girls 11 and 12 400 freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from Hockomock Area YMCA, Samantha Provost. Finishing in 7th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Olivia Parent. Finishing in 6th place from Crimson Aquatics, Nora Simmons. Finishing in 5th place from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Emma Santoro. Finishing in 4th place from Greenwood Swimming, Lila Hoey. Finishing in 3rd place from YMCA of Greater Nashua Storm, Izzy Gilbert. Finishing in second place from Crimson Aquatics, Eliana Laham. And finishing in first place with a winning time of 4:43.90 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ayla Nishikawa Gaitam. Congratulations. Thank you, Summers. We'll now present the awards for event number 48, the boys 11 and 12 400 freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from YMCA Greater Nashua Storm, Riley Wilson. Finishing in 7th place from Anglerfish Aquatics, Moises Roman. Finishing in 6th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Carter Siddig. Finishing in 5th place from Gator Swim Club, Peter Zhao. Finishing in 4th place from Pioneer Valley Aquatics, Eric Henderson. Finishing in 3rd place from Bluefish Swim Club, Luca Guerra. Finishing in 2nd place from Gator Swim Club, Joey Eady. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 4:35.71 from Anglerfish Aquatics, Jonathan Fail Hoggy. Congratulations. Thank you, Summers. At this time, we'll ask that we please arise as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem. Our first event today is event number 27, the girls 11 and 12, 200 IM.
All right, folks. Well, we're ready to go. Hopefully the awards turned out good.
B final.
B final here. Girls 11, 12, 2 IM. Sophia Toluk.
B final in lane 1, Sophia Toluk, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 2, Ava Robatelli, Phoenix Swimming. In lane 3, Grace Perrin, Vikings.
Lane 4, Grace Lunar Deli from Gators. Lane 5, Rafaela Andretta from CRA. Lane 6, Juliet McGordy from Bluefins. Lane 7, Caroline Rogers from Commonwealth. And in lane 8 from South Shore, it is Sam Noble. Top qualifier this morning for the B final was Grace Lunar Deli, 245.84 for Lunar Deli. Hopefully the awards presentations went off without a hitch. We're managing a lot of moving parts with 1 and 2 people up here. So hopefully you got to see everything you wanted to see. Grace Lunardelli leading the way, 34-63 after the fly. Once again, alongside Carolyn Abreu, I am Jeremy Abreu. Day 3 finals coverage. One more day, folks, tomorrow. We hope you've enjoyed all of the coverage thus far for these 2022 New England Swimming Age Group Championships. The best 11 to 14 swimmers in New England on display here, hosted by Gator Swim Club Seekonk. Once again, sponsored by Reed Jeffrey. Grace Lunardelli remains in the lead. She's in lane 4. 12 years old from Gators. Again, she came in this morning in prelims, 245.84. So we'll keep an eye on Lunardelli as she started to pull away from the field a little bit. Rafaela Andretta in 5, Sophia Tolok in 1. They're your closest. Again, if you're joining us for finals tonight, buckle up. This is going to be rapid-fire events here at the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center. Lunardelli makes the turn for home in the lead. Has a lead by just under 3 seconds. She got out early, 34.63 on the fly. 0.6 faster than Sophia Tolok, and she has not looked back since. So it will be Grace Lunardelli, the winner of the B final for the girls, 11-12, 200 IM. 241.85. So almost a 4-second drop from this morning's prelims. Andretta second, Tolok third.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Bluefish Swim Club, Casey Chung. In lane 1 from Rays, McKenna Lawson. In lane 7 from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. In lane 2 from Vikings, Joelle Van Duzer. In lane 6 from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wienert. In lane 3 from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. In lane 5 from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Bluefish Swim Club, Isla Nishikawa Gaitham.
Nishikawa Gaitham comes in prelims this morning, 235.09. So should be a good race here with Nishikawa Gaitham, Sarah Zhang, Annabelle Hoover. They're your closest to her. As you can see by the times, an almost 4-second win this morning in prelims to come in as our top qualifier. Sarah Zhang hanging with Nishikawa Gaitham right now. 1/100th of a second apart. Rosie Pan in third place in lane 7 from Crimson as they'll go from fly into backstroke. Nishikawa Gaitham has that lead ever so slightly. One of the more impressive 12-year-olds here. She swam almost a full seniors meet last weekend here in the senior championships, made quite a few finals. She's stroke for stroke with Annabelle Hoover in lane 5 from Commonwealth right now. Nishikawa Gaitham and Hoover. It may actually be Hoover who has the lead, and she does by 1/10. So 1/10 of a second lead going into the back half breaststroke. They're both 12 years old. Nishikawa Gaitham from Bluefish, Hoover from Commonwealth. They were 4 seconds apart this morning. Nishikawa Gaitham starting to inch ahead ever so slightly With about 15 meters left of breaststroke, they'll turn to freestyle. It is going to be tough to catch her. It looks like Sarah Zhang now probably 3 or 4 tenths of a second behind. Let's see the wall. It is Zhang who has the lead over Nishikawa Gaitham, 4/100. So here we go. Coming down the stretch, Sarah Zhang. I let Nishikawa Gaitham in lanes 3 and lanes 4. Nishikawa Gaitham has been dominating so far in these finals. She's pulling ahead ever so slightly over Zhang with 15 meters to go. Does Zhang have one last push? They get to the flags and into the wall, and it will be Ailet Nishikawa Gaitham. 231.96. Zhang goes 232.56. Annabelle Hoover takes third, so Ailet Nishikawa Gaitham is your girls 11-12 2IM champion.
Our next event is at number 28, the boys 11-12 200 IM B final.
This is the B final of the boys 11-12 2IM.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Chris Kana's Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 2, Gavin Ruan, South Shore YMCA Stripers. In lane 3, Ben Rainey, Kingfish Swimming. In lane 4, Derek Fang, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 5, Luca Guerra, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 6, Isaac Tell, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. In lane 7, Jonathan Lee, Crimson Aquatics. And in lane 8, Carter Siddig, Bluefish Swim Club.
Fang went at 244.24 this morning in prelims. He's in lane 4, battling right now with Ben Raney from Kingfish. He went at 245.90. Raney's to the wall first, 7 tenths behind his Fang. Just under 2 seconds behind his Cotton. Once again, it's typically the breaststroke that differentiates here in the individual medley. Derek Feng looking strong right now in the backstroke. He continues to hold on to that lead over Luca Guerra now, who has moved into second. Rebecca Pan, thank you, Rebecca. We don't have a lot of time to use our visuals and our graphics because things move so fast that you got to get these graphics up and down really quick. We have a whole bag of graphics, a whole bag of tricks here that hopefully we can use. Big development here. Luca Guerra has now moved into first. Guerra from Bluefish. He's swimming out of lane 5. He has the lead over Feng right now, ever so slightly. Keep an eye on that. The breaststroke typically is what makes or breaks the IM. Guerra leading the way over Feng. It's going to be close coming down the stretch here. Can Randy make a comeback? He's in third. Can he get in vie for second or even first? It will be Guerra with 50 meters to go. Followed by Feng, 4 tenths behind. Randy a little over a second and a quarter. Feng and Guerra, stroke for stroke. Feng in 4, Guerra in 5. It looks like Feng is now inched ahead ever so slightly. 15 meters to go or less. Feng and Guerra at the flags and into the wall, and it will be Derek Feng. 240.43. Guerra takes second. Randy takes third. So for Feng, it's a 4-second time drop from this morning.
Swimming in the A final, in lane 8 from Gator Swim Club, Joey Eady. In lane 1 from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman. In lane 7 from Metro West YMCA, Abhi Bangari. In lane 2 from South Shore YMCA, Cullen Cashman. In lane 6 from Arctic Aquatics, Stephen Wong. In lane 3 from Commonwealth, William Wu. In lane 5 from Phoenix Swimming, Eric Chang. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Metro West YMCA, Brian Zhang.
So we'll move into our A final. Zhang went 2:31.46 in prelims this morning, top time by 5.5 seconds. Good clean start to this A final of the boys 11-12 2IM. Once again, Brian Zhang from Metro West YMCA had the top time in prelims this morning. Already at the 25-meter mark, he's out in front. Very talented butterflyer. Excuse me, I think I said Derek Fang. I was thinking of the last heat. Brian Zhang, that is. He leads the way by 2 seconds over Eric Chang, 2.25 seconds over William Wu. And the rest of these swimmers are going to have to be very careful here, or Zhang is going to run away with it. He's already built up a full body length lead. Again, we have some talented breaststrokers in this field, but it's only a 50. So it's not like this is the 4IM where you have 100 to make up some serious time. You got to stay close. They're doing that. Wu and Chang are right there with him. Zhang remains the leader. Wu is in second. Chang is in third. This is where you start to see Chang pull away ever so slightly. He's from Metro West YMCA. Went a 2:37.55. Excuse me, a 2:31.46 in finals this morning. I don't have my heat sheet in hand tonight. It's on the computer. So typically I have a paper heat sheet. I don't have one tonight. So trying to battle between looking at the computer, looking at the pool, looking at my other screen. I got 4 screens up here. But it is Brian Zhang from Metro West. Looking strong coming down the stretch here in the A final. He has this one comfortably in hand. It will be Brian Zhang from Metro West YMCA. Not a lot of suspense with this one, folks. Eric Chang from Phoenix looks to be in great position to take second. Zhang goes to 2:27.40, a 4-second time drop from this morning. Soft touch on the wall for Chang. He'll take second. Wu will take third. There are your final results for this A final.
Our next event is event number 29, the girls 13-14 200 IM B final.
This is the B final of the girls 13-14 2IM. There's the start list as we move into this B final.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Marina Johnson, Kingfish Swimming. In lane 2, Leah Walden, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 3, Nina Masaru, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 4, Nora Amdalal, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 5, Kenzie Sellers, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. In lane 6, Emmy Hukanen, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 7, Layla Paulson, Boston YMCA. And in lane 8, Lydia Kraft, Gator Swim Club.
Kenzie Sellers from UVAC. In lane 5, out early. 2 seconds ahead of Walden and Hukanen. Sellers went at 2:38.45 this morning in prelims. Noor Abdullah actually at 2:37.9. Sellers looking strong here. Keep an eye on Walden. She'll likely make a move. Very strong backstroker. And Walden has indeed moved into second, or stayed in second. Gained a little ground on Emmy Hukanen in third, but it will be Sellers at the halfway mark. She'll make the turn in first. Just under a second and a half in front of Walden, 2 1/4 ahead of Abdelal. So they move into breaststroke. Field getting a little bit tighter here. Sellers remains in the lead, but here comes Nina Mazariu from Charles River Aquatics. She will move up into second in the breaststroke. 6/10 behind, setting up an exciting finish here. Sellers leading the way, followed by Mazariu. Here comes Mazariu from Charles River, though. In lane number 3, had a fantastic breaststroke. Went into the breaststroke down by almost 4 seconds, came out of it down only 6/10 of a second. Sellers trying to hang on. In lane 5, Mazariu has pulled up even with their 15 meters to go. Mazariu in 3, Sellers in lane 5. Stroke for stroke at the flags, into the wall. Who's it going to be? And it is Mazariu out touching Sellers. 2/10, Sellers second. Walden takes third. So what an exciting race that was. There are your final results.
In lane 1 from Crimson, Cindy Ben. In lane 7 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zippagon. In lane 2 from Boston YMCA, Sophia Crudi. In lane 6 from Charles River Aquatics, Sophia Oliveira. In lane 3 from Crimson Aquatics, Sarah Rapucci. In lane 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson.
This is the A final for the girls 13-14 2IM. Molson, the top time this morning in prelims, 2:27.58. Right behind her was Quinn White. Right behind her was Sarah Rapucci. So the 3 Crimson swimmers, lanes 3, 4, and 5, neck and neck. Right now it's Molson out in front early. Had the pleasure of meeting Vivian's dad right before this session. Told me about his family watching with pride as Vivian is having herself quite the meet this week. Molson leads the way, followed by Cindy Ben. She's at the bottom of the screen in lane 1, followed by Sophia Crudi in 3rd. She's in lane 2 for the Bluefins. Molson continuing to swim extremely strong. A little skewed toward that lane 4 and 5 lane marker. Not too far from her teammate, Quinn White. They will turn almost simultaneously into breaststroke. It was White who touches first, 1/10 of a second behind. Rapucci in 3rd. So Crimson occupying the top 3 spots halfway through. Quinn White has now moved into the lead with breaststroke. Good crowd here tonight at Brown University for the finals. It's been a long, hot 3 days so far. Quinn White in 5, Vivian Molson in 4. They are your leaders right now. White will turn into freestyle, 9/10 of a second ahead of Molson. Rapucci just under 3 seconds behind. Let's see if Molson can play catch up here. Molson's been swimming ridiculously strong. Both ladies with those solid kicks. 20 meters to go. Quinn White seems to have that commanding lead heading into the flags. I don't know if Molson will be able to make a late push here, and she won't. It will be Quinn White taking it. 2:25.40 for White. Molson takes second. Rapucci third. So Crimson goes 1, 2, 3. Jacqueline Sapagan from Bluefish goes 4th. your final results. We'll now move into the boys 13-14 2IM.
Event number 30, the boys 13-14 200 IM B final. Swimming in the B final, lane 1, Jaden Yang, Gator Swim Club. In lane 2, Samuel Lawrence, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 3, Nao Clement, Executive Swim Club. In lane 4, Han Park, United Swim Club. In lane 5, Leo Tran, Anglerfish Aquatics. In lane 6, Noah Richardson, Storm. In lane 7, Aiden St. Hilaire, Bluefish Swim Club. And in lane 8, Josh Adler, Solo Aquatics.
Park went at 229.81 this morning. It is Lawrence from Charles River out to the early lead. He's followed by Park and Adler. Top 3, top 4, top 5 swimmers within, give or take, a second and a half of each other early here in the B final. The boys 13-14 2IM. Chiapetta fan club in the house. Francis Chiapetta joining us from Seattle once again. Shout out Francis. Grandpa Ron in the house. Cheering on Grace Lunardelli from earlier. Lawrence still holding on to that top spot here. Park 4/10 behind. Aiden St. Hilaire 2.5 seconds behind. So really right now Lawrence and Park battling with the breaststroke. Looks like Park has now moved into the lead, slightly ahead of Lawrence. Let's check the times here. So 0.7 of a second separates Park and Lawrence heading into the final 50. Leo Tran just under 3 seconds behind. So this will be Park's race to win or lose. Can he hold off Samuel Lawrence from Charles River Aquatics in lane 2? So far he is. Here comes Leo Tran on the outside in lane 5. 15 meters to go. Park still in the lead. Leo Tran coming down the stretch, but it will be Han Park who takes it. 226.72 for Park. Tran takes second, St. Hilaire third. There are your results. Han Park, 226.72. Keep those results up there as we move into the A final. Here's the start list.
Swimming in the A final, in lane 8 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ethan Liu. In lane 1 from Pioneer Valley Aquatics, Ethan Halpern. In lane 7 from Lifetime New England, David Rui. In lane 2 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ben Latorel. In lane 6 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jack Chiapetta. In lane 3 from Gator Swim Club, Kai Shinkyo. In lane 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Holden Brown. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Commonwealth, Gerhard Huber.
This should be a great battle. I expect Hoover, Brown, Shinkyo to all be at the top. Who wins is anybody's guess. Hoover was the top qualifier this morning. Very impressive, 221 flat. Brown went at 222.34. Shinkyo at 224.9. Again, breaststroke is going to determine this. Hoover, one of the best in New England. Shinkyo, one of the best. Holden Brown also right up there as well. It's Holden Brown out strong early. Jack Chiapetta as well, second. Latorel third. Hoover in fourth. Shinkyo in fifth. Top 5 swimmers are 0.9 of a second apart, so they're very close. This will undoubtedly come down to the breaststroke. Some very talented breaststrokers here in this field. You saw Hoover's performance this morning. Holden Brown with those long arms. Leading the way right now, Holden Brown at the halfway mark. Kai Shinkyo has moved up from 5th into 2nd. Chiapetta drops down into 3rd. Hoover is in 4th. So here we go, folks. Keep an eye on Hoover in the middle of the pool. Solid breaststroker. Shinkyo has the lead. They were pretty much neck and neck this morning when we got to the breaststroke. Shinkyo now starting to pull ahead here in lane 3. So Shinkyo will come into this in 2nd. He'll go in and turn to freestyle for the final 50 with the lead. A little over a second over Hoover, a little over a second and a half on Holden Brown. Just about 25 meters to go. Holden Brown is now pulled up into 2nd. He's going to make a run at Shinkyo here. 15 meters to go. Can Shinkyo hold on? Hoover's dropped to 3rd. Can Shinkyo hold off Holden Brown here at the flags into the wall? And it will be Kai Shinkyo who takes it. 2:14.76. Brown takes 2nd. Hoover takes 3rd. So if my times are right, that's a 10-second time drop for Shinkyo. For Hoover, that's a 3-second drop. That can't be right. In any event,
thank you, Summers. We are now going to present all of the awards for the 200 IM.
We're going
beginning with event number 27,
down to awards.
The girls 11 and 12, 200 IM. Finishing in 8th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Casey Chung. Finishing in 7th place from Greater Holyoke YMCA, Joelle Van Duzer. Finishing in 6th place from Rockingham Area Youth Swimming, McKenna Lawson. Finishing in 5th place from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. Finishing in 4th place from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wiener. Finishing in 3rd place from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover. Finishing in 2nd place from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:31.96 from Bluefish Swim Club, Isla Nishikawa Gaitham. Congratulations. Thank you, Summers. We'll now present the awards for event number 28, the boys 11 and 12, 200 IM. Finishing in 8th place from South Shore YMCA Stripers, Cullen Cashman. Finishing in 7th place from Arctic Aquatics, Stephen Wong. Finishing in 6th place from Gator Swim Club, Joey Eady. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman. Finishing in 4th place from Metro West YMCA, Abhi Bangari. Finishing in 3rd place from Commonwealth, William Wu. Finishing in 2nd place from Phoenix Swimming, Eric Chang. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:27.40 from Metro West YMCA, Brian Zhang. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for event number 29, the girls 13-14 200 IM. Finishing in 8th place from Boston YMCA, Amelia Deutsch. Finishing in 7th place from Boston YMCA, Sophia Crudi. Finishing in 6th place from Crimson, Cindy Ben. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Sofia Oliveira. Finishing in 4th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zippagon. Finishing in 3rd place from Crimson Aquatics, Sarah Rapucci. Finishing in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:25.40 from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White. Congratulations. And finally, we'll present the awards for event number 30, the boys 13-14 200 IM. Finishing in 8th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Ethan Liu. Finishing in 7th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Ben Latorelle. Finishing in 6th place from Lifetime New England, David Rue. Finishing in 5th place from Pioneer Valley Aquatics, Ethan Halpern. Finishing in 4th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Jack Chiapetta. Finishing in 3rd place from Commonwealth, Gerhard Hoover. Finishing in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Holden Brown. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:14.76 from Gator Swim Club, Kai Shinkyo. Congratulations. Our next event is event number 31, the girls 11 and 12 50 freestyle. B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Hannah Barron, Executive Swim Club. In lane 2, Samantha Provost, Hockomock Area YMCA. In lane 3, Senia Nenesheva Fiorentino, South Shore YMCA Stripers. In lane 4, Sophia Tolak, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 5, Tamsin Burden, Commonwealth. In lane 6, Genesis Nunez, Phoenix Swimming. In lane 7, Caroline Rogers, Commonwealth. And in lane 8, Lucy Terrell, United Swim Club.
All right, so we are back after those awards. Those awards kind of sneak up on you. Provost takes first, Tolak second.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Crimson Aquatics, Nora Simmons. In lane 1 from Y of the North Shore, Caroline Curtin. In lane 7 from Gator Swim Club, Grace Lunardelli. In lane 2 from Boston YMCA, Emma Santoro. In lane 6 from Charles River Aquatics, Evie Gao. In lane 3 from Crimson Aquatics, Anna Pena. In lane 5 from Dedham Health Hydras, Maya Pereira. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Kingfish Swimming, Anna Zaffron.
Zaffron went at 29:21 this morning, followed closely by Pereira, 29:33. Pena, 29:41. $50 free in the water, splash and dash here. Anna Zaffron, your top overall qualifier. A little bit of a slow start, uncharacteristic for Zaffron. Pereira and Pena out in front. Zaffron's going to make a push, though. 25 meters to go. Right now it looks like it's Anna Pena in lane 3. Pena or Pereira, who's going to touch first? It could be Maya Pereira in lane 5, and it is Pereira who takes it. Pena second, Zafran third.
Our next event is event number 32. The
Those
boys
are your
1250 free.
final results. We'll move on to the boys.
Swimming in the B final in lane 1, William Park, Gator Swim Club. In lane 2, Sam Valentine, North Shore Swim Club. In lane 3, Dylan Nichols, Atlantis Aquatics. In lane 4, Eli Weisor, Rhode Island Aquatic Club. In lane 5, Lucas Ju, Gator Swim Club. In lane 6, Cameron Brown, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. In lane 7, Brian Ju, Grenpen Aquatics. And in lane 8, Moises Roman, Anglerfish Aquatics.
Weiser went a 30-81 this morning. Impossible to tell who's in the lead here. It looks like Lucas Dew. Let's see who touches first. And no, it's William Park down in lane 1. Valentine takes second, Weiser third.
Swimming in the A final, in lane 8 from Crimson Aquatics, Ben Labatt. In lane 1 from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman. In lane 7 from YMCA Metro North Tritons, Brendan Titley. In lane 2 from Edge Swim Club, Camden Palmer. In lane 6 from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Adlai Nixon. In lane 3 from Charles River Aquatics, Logan Krolnick. In lane 5 from Executive Swim Club, Caden Chang. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Malcolm Kelton.
Kelton went a 28-39 this morning, followed by Logan Krolnick and Caden Chang. Should be a good race here. Kelton comes in with the top time from this morning, 28:39. Once again, Krolnick was second, Chang third. Right away, it is Kelton out in front from the Bluefins. Almost a full body length lead at the 25-meter mark. Going to be tough to catch Kelton here, and he will be your 50 free champion. Kelton will take first, Krolnick second, Chang third. There are your final results. We'll move into the girls 13-14.
Event number 33, the girls 13-14 50 freestyle, B final.
Lydia Kraft comes in with the top time from prelims this morning in the B final, 29:08, followed closely by Sophia Crudy and Maddie Bartleman.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Michelle Pichardo Cedillo, Boston Y. In lane 2, Cindy Ben, Crimson. In lane 3, Maddie Bartleman, Nantucket Swimming. In lane 4, Lydia Kraft, Gator Swim Club. In lane 5, Sophia Crudy, Boston YMCA. Lane 6, Maya Particelli, Charles River. In lane 7, Lila Doherty, Pioneer Valley Aquatics. And in lane 8, Morgan Batchelder, Phoenix Swimming.
Looks like lane 2, that's Cindy Ben, and it is Ben first, Kraft second. Crudy takes third.
Swimming in the A final.
So there are
In
your
lane
final results from the B final.
Aquatics, Caden McKibben. In lane 7 from Charles River Aquatics, Sophia Oliveira. In lane 2 from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Alina Echo. In lane 6 from Wayland Community, Kara Hill. In lane 3 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zippagon. In lane 5 from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Kenzie Sellers. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from One Aquatics, Rowan Albertson.
Rowan Albertson, 27-6 this morning. Sellers, 27-7. Zipagin, 27-3. Buckle up for this one. Albertson will be tough to beat. If anyone can do it, it could be Sellers or Zipagin. A tenth or 2/10 will decide this one. Looks like it's Zapagin ever so slightly out in front, and it is Zapagin first. Sellers takes third. Albertson.
Our next event is event number 34, the boys 13-14-50 freestyle B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Jackson Pouliot, Pioneer Valley. In lane 2, Garrett Land, Executive Swim Club. Lane 3, Daniel Landau, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 4, Alden Carter, Charles River. Lane 5, Jaden Yang, Gator Swim Club. In lane 6, Andrew Gordon, Executive Swim Club. In lane 7, Han Park, United Swim Club. And in lane 8, Cyrus Madame, Rhode Island Aquatic Club.
Cyrus Madame up at the top of your screen in lane 8. Keep an eye on him. May have some outside smoke here, and we do. Madame takes it. Pouliot second. Landy takes third.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Charles River Aquatics, Philip Wang. In lane 1 from Gator Swim Club, Jack Kong. In lane 7 from United Swim Club, Andrew Sperry. In lane 2 from Metro West YMCA, Kevin Gia. In lane 6 from United Swim Club, Aiden Gouldson. In lane 3 from Crimson Aquatics, Leon Kocharovsky. In lane 5 from Anglerfish Aquatics, Jarrett Zito. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Charles River Aquatics, David Sapoznikov.
Sapoznikov went at 26.2 this morning. Zito at 26.3. Kocharovsky at 26.8. Once again, don't blink or you'll miss. Sapoznikov has a great start. Typically by the 25-meter mark, he's out in front ever so slightly. This time, Zito is with him stroke for stroke. Sapoznikov in lane 4, Zito in lane 5. They are out in front of the field ever so slightly. This one's going to be a photo finish. Sapoznikov or Zito, who's going to touch first? It's Zito by 9/100ths of a second. 25.76 for Zito, 25.84 for Sapoznikov. Kocharovsky takes third. So nice racing there. Jarrett Zito, your winner. We'll move into the B final of the girls 11-12 one back.
At this time, we will present all of our awards
Oh,
for the 50
we're doing
freestyle,
awards.
Starting with event 31, the girls
Actually,
11-12
no,
50
go to
freestyle.
three.
Finishing in 8th place from YMCA of the North Shore, Caroline Curtin.
We're going to stay up here for
Finishing
awards.
in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Nora Simmons. Finishing in 6th place from Gator Swim Club, Grace Lunardelli. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Evie Gao. Finishing in 4th place from Boston YMCA, Emma Santoro. Finishing in 3rd place from Kingfish Swimming, Anna Zaffron. Finishing in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Anna Pena. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 28.84 from Dedham Health Hydra, Maya Pereira.
Maya Pereira, your winner, topped the podium.
Congratulations. Thank you, Summers. Now we'll present the awards for event number 32, the boys 11-12 50 freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from Crimson Aquatics, Ben Labont. Finishing in 7th place from Edge Swim Club, Camden Palmer. Finishing in 6th place from YMCA Metro North Tritons, Brendan Titley. Finishing in 5th place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Adlai Nixon. Finishing in 4th place from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman. Finishing in 3rd place from Executive Swim Club, Caden Chang. Finishing in 2nd place from Charles River Aquatics, Logan Krolnick. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 27.72 from the Boston YMCA Bluefins, Malcolm Kelton. Congratulations.
When awards happen, we can just switch to 6 and I won't have to move. You know what I mean? Until the battery dies, it's fine. Because I didn't have time to
Thank you, Summers. Now I'll present the awards for event number 33, the girls 13, 14, 50 freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from Crimson Aquatics, Caden McKibben.
just because now I'll just leave that on, so it'll be on all the time. So that
Finishing
when
in
I wanna
7th
do
place
one
from
time,
Wayland Community Pool, Kara Hill. Finishing in 6th place from Charles River Aquatics, Sophia Oliveira.
Yeah, he'll be in Ohio.
Finishing in 5th place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Alina Eco. Finishing in 4th place from YMCA Greater Nashville Storm, Katrine Dupree. Finishing in 3rd place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Kenzie Sellers. Finishing in 2nd from One Aquatics, Rowan Albertson. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 27.03 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zippagon. Congratulations. And finally, we will present the awards for event number 34, the boys 13, 14, 50 freestyle. Finishing in 8th place from Gator Swim Club, Jack Kong. Finishing in 7th place from Metro SYMCA, Kevin Gia. Finishing in 6th place from United Swim Club, Andrew Sperry. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Philip Wang. Finishing in 4th place from United Swim Club, Aiden Gouldson. Finishing in 3rd place from Crimson Aquatics, Leon Kocharovsky. Finishing in 2nd place from Charles River Aquatics, David Sapaznikov. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 25.76 from Anglerfish Aquatics, Jarrett Zito. Congratulations. Our next event is event number 35, the girls 11 and 12, 100 backstroke. B final.
Okay, after those lengthy awards, we'll move back into the action. Girls 11, 12, 100 back. There are your lane assignments. This is the B final.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Grace Perrin, Vikings. In lane 2, Avery Evanson, Storm. In lane 3, Ava Robitelli, Phoenix Swimming. In lane 4, Caroline Curtin, Y of the North Shore. In lane 5, Haley Bellardo, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. In lane 6, Maya Pereira, Dedham Health Hydra. Lane 7, Kylie Huang, Pioneer Valley Aquatics. And in lane 8, Caroline Rogers, Commonwealth.
Curtin went a 117.35 this morning in prelims. Bellardo 118.89. And it was Robitaille from Phoenix 119.14. Pereira out in a 37.49. Bellardo second. Perrin third. Once again, we're live at the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center here on the campus of Brown University. Day 3 finals for the New England Swimming 11-14 Age Group Championships. Hosted by Gator Swim Club Seekonk and sponsored by Reed Jeffrey. Coming down the stretch here, 4, 5, and 6, Curtin, Bellardo, Pereira. Leading the way, it is Curtin, I believe, at the touch, and she had a soft touch. So Curtin did take first, Bellardo second, Pereira third. Caroline Curtin will...
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Maze Typhoons, Andrea Chi. In lane 1 from Bluefish Swim Club, Natalie Parents. In lane 7 from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wienert. In lane 2 from Maze Typhoons, Betty Pye. In lane 6 from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. In lane 3 from Charles River Aquatics, Rafaela Andretta. In lane 5 from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Emma Santoro. And in lane 4 from the top qualifier from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover.
There's your start list. Hoover went a 112.86. Santoro a 113 flat. 14 100th separated them this morning in prelims. Off and in the water, our A final girls 11-12, 100 back. Once again, Hoover was our top qualifier this morning, 112.86. 12 years old from Commonwealth Swimming. She's next to Emma Santoro, another 12-year-old from the Bluefins. They were 14 100ths of a second apart in prelims this morning. They're virtually stroke for stroke at the halfway mark. Won't be any more than a 1/10 of a second separating them. It's 11 100ths separating Santoro and Hoover. Santoro was to the wall first. She's in lane 5. Hoover's in 4. So they come down the stretch. It looks like it could be Santoro out ahead ever so slightly. Very tough to tell. It will be Hoover or Santoro. They're at the flags and into the wall. Santoro looks to have the slight advantage. Who touches? And it is Santoro. 110.55. She'll edge Hoover 111.95. Andretta takes third.
Our next event is event number 36.
There
the
are
boys 11 and 1200 back.
your final results.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Galen Ferguson, Storm. In lane 2, Ethan Sevchek, Green Mountain Aquatics. In lane 3, Isaac Tell, Upper Valley Aquatic Lab. Lane 4, Dylan Nichols, Atlantis Aquatics. In lane 5, Ben Labont, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 6, Tyler Hung, Amherst Tritons. Lane 7, Aaron Kennedy, Amherst Tritons. And in lane 8, Jim Zhu, Crimson Aquatics.
Nichols went a 118.21 this morning. He's from Atlantis. Got that new Atlantis Aquatics logo up there. Looking sharp. Nichols leads the way in lane 4, followed by Labonte in lane 5 from Crimson. Tyler Hong from the Tritons in third, but right now it's Nichols. So the scoreboard down on the deck is malfunctioning, a little chaos. here as they don't have the right race up. Nichols in lane 4. That's not Fioli Haughey because they have the wrong info on the scoreboard, folks. I cannot control this.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from South Shore YMCA Stripers, Gavin Ruan. In lane 1 from Crimson Aquatics, Derek Fang. In lane 7 from Crimson Aquatics, Max Sturman. In lane 2 from Charles River Aquatics, Logan Krolnick. In lane 6 from Commonwealth, William Wu. In lane 3 from Gator Swim Club, Joey Eady. In lane 5 from Phoenix Swimming, Eric Chang. And in lane 4 from Anglerfish Aquatics, Jonathan Fayol Hoggy.
So this will be Fioli Haughey. They're having some issues with the Daktronics system down below. So we don't have any graphics for you at the current moment. As soon as they get them back, we'll have them. All sorts of chaos with the graphics right now downstairs. So Jonathan Fioli Haughey this morning went a 103.06. 9 seconds faster than Eric Chang, and you can see why. Fioli Haughey already out by 2 body lengths. Should be interesting. He broke the New England swimming record this morning from 2017 with that 103.06. This one will be Fioli Haughey in a runaway, so congratulations to Jonathan early. The only thing left to figure out will be his time. He went a 103.06 this morning. A little slower tonight, but it is Fioli Haughey, 104.56. He'll take it. Second place looks like Eric Chang. He'll be followed by William Wu. There are your results.
Our next event is event number 37, the girls 13-14 100 backstroke, B final.
We'll go to the girls 13-14 back. I think they've figured it out down below.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Sarah Callahan, Commonwealth. In lane 2, Rebecca Wong, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 3, Katrin Dupree, Storm. In lane 4, Noor Amdalal, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 5, Amy Chi, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 6, Cindy Ben, Crimson. Lane 7, Mackenzie Gibbons, Solo Aquatics. And in lane 8, Maria Alves, Crimson Aquatics.
Abdalel went a 111.16 this morning in prelims. 9/10 ahead of Key from Bluefish. A little over a second ahead of Dupre. Abdalel in the lead right now, followed by Key and Ben. Top 3 swimmers, 0.3 of a second apart at the halfway mark. This is the B final. Girls 13-14, 100 back. Here comes Cindy Ben making a move, top of your screen in lane 6. So Cindy Ben starting to pull away here, and she will be your B final winner, 109.74. Abdalel takes second, Gibbons third.
Swimming in the A final, in lane 8 from Boston YMCA Bluefin, Sophia Crudy. In lane 1 from Nantucket Swimming, Maddie Bartleman. In lane 7 from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Alina Echo. In lane 2 from Kingfish Swimming, Marina Johnson. In lane 6 from Bluefish Swim Club, Leah Walden. In lane 3 from One Aquatics, Rowan Albertson. In lane 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Sarah Rapucci. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White.
White went a 106.13 this morning, 3 seconds faster than her teammate Sarah Rapucci. Rowan Albertson was the 3rd seed. So lanes 3, 4, and 5. I think White is going to follow up on her performance this morning and be the victor here again. We shall see. 8 talented swimmers in the water, the best New England has to offer in the 13-14 100 back. Quinn White has pulled ahead ever so slightly, almost a body length now at the halfway mark. White swam this race exceptionally well this morning. As a matter of fact, I felt like she even shut it down a little early in prelims. Has a massive lead on whoever is in second. And really, it looks like it's Rapucci right now. It could be anyone. Could be Alina Echo in 7 from UVOC. But White will be your 13-14 100 back champion here. 105.83. So she'll drop a half a second. Rapucci second, Walden third.
Our next event is event number 38, the boys 13-14 100 backstroke B final. Swimming in the B final, lane 1, Jackson Pouliot, Pioneer Valley. Lane 2, Jake Olivero, Executive Swim Club. Lane 3, Jarrett Zito, Anglerfish Aquatics. And lane 4, Kevin Gia, Metro West YMCA. In lane 5, Rex Lee, Metro West YMCA. In lane 6, Andrew Gordon, Executive Swim Club. In lane 7, Miles Bunyar, Solo Aquatics. And in lane 8, Drew McDonald, Commonwealth.
Gia, a 108.94 this morning. Rex Lee, a 109.36. Right now it's Rex Lee followed by Gordon and Bunyar. So lanes 5, 6, and 7 represent first, second, and third right now. Rex Lee from Metro West YMCA looking exceptionally strong and comfortable swimming this backstroke. Best backstrokers make it look really easy. Jarrett Zito starting to make a move. About 10 meters to go. It's going to be Rex Lee. He'll take the B final. Zito second, Bunyar third.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ethan Liu. In lane 1 from Crimson Aquatics, Leon Kocharovsky. In lane 7 from Crimson Aquatics, Adrian Middall. In lane 2 from Crimson Aquatics, Keon Graybar. In lane 6 from Gator Swim Club, Kai Shinkyo. In lane 3 from Commonwealth, Gerhard Hoover. In lane 5 from Gator Swim Club, Jack Eady. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Bluefish Swim Club, Jack Chiapetta.
Okay, so sorry folks on the graphics, they do have the wrong, here we go, there's the right graphics. Again, my graphics are derived from what is on the scoreboard here at Brown. So if you're not seeing it right on your screen, we're not seeing it right in the building here at Brown. Chiapetta went a 103.14 this morning. Shooting for that futures cut, I believe it's 1:003. The Chiapetta fan club is probably going crazy. Eady went a 104.80. Hoover a 105.60 this morning. But as you see, Chiapetta already a body length lead. trying to make this one a no-doubter, just like the Blue Jays did to the Red Sox last night to the tune of 28-5. Edie in second, Hoover third. And at the 25-meter mark to go, it will be Jack Chiappetta. No one will catch Chiappetta. Let's keep an eye on that time. I believe that futures cut time he's chasing is 1:00.3. It's going to be close, and he'll just be off. He'll drop time from this morning. 1:01.66 for Chiappetta. Shinkyo second. Edie takes third. I think we're doing awards, but I'm not entirely sure.
Thank you, Summers. Before we move into our 200 butterflies, we will present the awards for all 4 of the 100 backstrokes, beginning with event number 35, the girls 11 and 12, 100 backstroke.
So we will go into awards. Caitlin Grant will take you through that.
Finishing in 8th place from Maze Typhoons, Andrea Chi. Finishing in 7th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Natalie Parent. Finishing in 6th place from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wienert. Finishing in 5th place from Maze Typhoons, Betty Pye. Finishing in 4th place from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. Finishing in 3rd place from Charles River Aquatics, Rafaela Andretta. Finishing in 2nd place from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 1:10.55 from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Emma Santoro. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for number 36, the boys 11 and 1200 backstroke. Finishing in 8th place from South Shore YMCA Stripers, Gavin Ruan. Finishing in 7th place from Crimson Aquatics, Derek Fang. Finishing in 6th place from Gator Swim Club, Joey Eady. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Logan Krolnick. Finishing in 4th place from Crimson Aquatics, Max Sturman. Finishing in 3rd place from Commonwealth, William Wu. Finishing in 2nd place from Phoenix Swimming, Eric Chang. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 1:04.56 from Anglerfish Aquatics, Jonathan Fail Hoggy. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for event number 37, the girls 13-1400 backstroke. Finishing in 8th place from Nantucket Swimming, Maddie Batterlement. Finishing in 7th place from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Sophia Creedy. Finishing in 6th place from Kingfish Swimming, Marina Johnson. Finishing in 5th place from One Aquatics, Rowan Albertson. Finishing in 4th place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Alina Eco. Finishing in 3rd place from Bluefish Swim Club, Leah Walden. Finishing in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Sarah Rapucci. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 105.83 from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White. Congratulations. And finally, we will present the awards for event number 38, the boys 13-1400 backstroke. Finishing in 8th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Ethan Liu. Finishing in 7th place from Crimson Aquatics, Adrian Middall. Finishing in 6th place from Crimson Aquatics, Leon Kocharovsky. Finishing in 5th place from Crimson Aquatics, Keon Graybar. Finishing in 4th place from Commonwealth, Garrett Hoover. Finishing in 3rd place from Gator Swim Club, Jack Eady. Finishing in 6th place from Gator Swim Club, Ai Shinkyo. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 101.6 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jack Chiapata. Congratulations. Our next event is event number 39, the girls 11 and 12, 200 butterfly. B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Maggie Stoddard, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 2, Skylar Amherst Triton Swim Team. In lane 3, Andrea Chi, Maze Typhoons. In lane 4, Andrea Key, Maze Typhoons. In lane 5, Zoe Ciarello Sochetta, Y the North Shore. In lane 6, Madeline Rowe, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 7, Brooke Abbott, Kingfish Swimming. And in lane 8, Ariel Wu, Maze Typhoons.
Andrea Key from Maze Typhoon came in sub 3 minutes this morning in prelims, 2:59.84. She's in lane 4. She's out early, 4/10 ahead of Lanús, 6/10 ahead of Ciarello Sachetta. We're into the 2 fly. After the 2 fly, of course, the 4 free. Excuse me, no, it'll be the 50 breast, then the 4 free. We'll end with the 400-meter medley relay tonight. A little ahead of schedule right now. Zoe Ciarello Sachetta leading the way. Top 3 swimmers 4/10 of a second apart. Ciarello Sachetta, Sky Lanús, and Andrea Key. Those are your top 3 right now. We talked this morning about the 2 fly. Not a very favorite or popular event among a lot of swimmers, but the way I always like to think about it is, as a swimmer, I want to swim and differentiate myself in events that other people don't want to do. So I suggest to all young swimmers listening, get into that 2 fly as soon as you can. Sets a strong foundation for all of your fly events. If you can swim the 2 fly, you can most certainly swim the 1 fly, the 50 fly. Sets you up for good starts in your IMs. Definitely a foundational stroke coming down the stretch here. 4 and 5, it's Key and Sorello Sachetta. Key in lane 4, Sorello Sachetta in lane 5. Right now it's Key out in front, ever so slightly from Maze Typhoon. And it will be Andrea Key, your B final winner. Sorello Sachetta comes in second. The race for third will be won by Madeline Rowe from Charles River.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Juliet McGordy. In lane 1 from Gator Swim Club, Grace Lunardelli. In lane 7 from Phoenix Swimming, Genesis Nunez. In lane 2 from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover. In lane 6 from Vikings, Joelle Van Duser. In lane 3 from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. In lane 5 from Charles River Aquatics, Edie Gao. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Bluefish Swim Club, Isla Nishikawa Gaitham.
Nishikawa Gaitham went at 2:35.68 this morning. 8 seconds faster than Gao. 11 seconds faster than Zhang. Keep an eye on Nishikawa Gaitham in lane 4. Nishikawa Gaitham typically gets out in front early. Zhang and Gao have shown the propensity to be able to hang with her early. It's in the end, in the latter half of the race, is where Nishikawa Gaitham starts to pull away. You see now she's in the lead ever so slightly. 5/100ths, a tenth ahead of Zhang. So for all intents and purposes, our top 3 are in a virtual tie at the 50 wall, but Nishikawa Gaitham right now starting to pull away. She's pulling away from Zhang. She's still there with Evie Gao by about a half a body length. It's the second half of this race that has proven to be the winner for Nishikawa Gaitham. She continues to get stronger as the race goes on. You're starting to see that now. That lead was about a head and shoulders above over Gao at the last wall at the halfway mark. She's now extended that to a full body length. And this is where she starts to put the hammer down right at the end. 50 meters to go. She leads Gao by 3 1/4 seconds, Zhang by 5 seconds, and she's going to continue to grow that lead. I don't know how she does it, but she continues to get stronger as this 2-fly race goes on. Technically very sound, technique-wise. She breathes every other stroke, and she's run away with it. Meanwhile, Sarah Zhang has now made a comeback to move into second, slightly ahead of Gao with 15 meters to go. Nishikawa Gaitham, though, 2:30.43, 5-second time drop from this morning. Zhang takes second, 11-second time drop. Gao takes third, 2:40, a 3-second time drop. Van Duzer will take fourth. Nunez fifth, Hoover sixth. Lunardelli seventh, McGordy is eighth. So I let Nishikawa Gaitham, your A flight winner. We'll move into the boys 11-12.
Our next event is event number 40, the boys 11 and 12, 200 butterfly, B final.
Looks like lane 8 will be open.
Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Roger Zhang, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 2, Riley Wilson, Storm. In lane 3, Nathan Terriot, Phoenix Swimming. In lane 4 is Zach Pecora, Hockomock Area Y. In lane 5, Harvey Molka, Boston YMCA Bluefins. In lane 6, Dylan Nichols, Atlantis Aquatics. And in lane 7, Aaron Kennedy, Amherst Triton Swim Team.
Pecora went at 255.18 this morning. Homolka 258.92. Terriot 259.85. They'll stay tightly bunched for a little while here. Pecora leading the way, followed by Terriot and Homolka. Pecora continues to swim from out front. Swims out of the Hockomock Area Y. Harvey Homolka from the Bluefins currently running in second as they approach the halfway mark. Let's keep an eye on this turn. All of these swimmers taking that big breath of air at the turn. This is where the lactic acid starts to build up. Fatigue starts to set in. How do you push through that fatigue? Pecora remains your leader, followed by Homolka and Terriot. Pecora is tired, but he's continuing to soldier through. About 60 meters left here. Can he hold on? Will Homolka or Terriot make a final run in the final 50 meters? They're both 2.5 seconds behind. Not insurmountable, but pretty tough. Over the course of about 40 meters left. All of these swimmers starting to tire down. You see Pecora, his strokes become more labored. Here comes Homolka. He can see Pecora right here. They're at the flags, almost into the wall. Will Homolka be able to pull off the comeback? No, he won't. So close there. Pecora takes it. Homolka second. Nice race by him. Wilson storms back to take third. Nice job by Riley Wilson. 6th place after 50. He finishes third. Now we'll move into the A final.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Charles River Aquatics, Leo Torres. In lane 1 from Bluefish Swim Club, Carter Sittig. In lane 7 from Hockomock Area YMCA, Wheels Weven Arcolano. In lane 4 from Phoenix Swimming, Dennis Dragomoretsky. In lane 6 from Gator Swim Club, Peter Zhao. In lane 3 from Metro SYMCA, Abhi Bangari. In lane 5 from Pioneer Valley, Eric Henderson. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Metro West, Brian Zhang.
Zhang, a 235.61 this morning. Henderson, 238.39. Bangari, 243.21. Again, Brian Zhang, so tough here in the butterfly. He gets a great start. He has good underwaters, especially in the beginning. He's already started to pull ahead ever so slightly over Henderson. 6/10 of a second at the first wall. Zhu is in third. That's Peter Zhu from Gators. He's in lane 6. Brian Zhang continues to be in the lead. The lead was 6/10 after 50. It's 2 seconds at the halfway mark. Continues to be Brian Zhang from PVAA. Bangari has moved up into third. Peter Zhu has dropped down into fourth. So besides that, that's the only change. Zhang continues to lead the way. With 50 meters to go, this thing looks like it's going to be a victory for Brian Zhang. 4 1/4 second lead over Henderson. 9 seconds over Bangari. So Brian Zhang from the Metro West YMCA on his way to be the boys 11 and 12 200 fly champion. .235.61 in prelims this morning. He's going to drop some serious time here this evening. .231.73 for Zhang. Henderson will take second. .238.40. Third place will be Abby Bangari. So Metro West goes 1 and 3. Brian Zhang couldn't wait to get out. He hopped right out of that pool. There are your final results.
Our next event is event number 41, the girls 13-14 200 butterfly B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Elizabeth Guevara, Gator Swim Club. In lane 2, Fenning Huang, Bluefish. Lane 3, Lila Doherty, Pioneer Valley. In lane 4, Holly D'Agostino, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 5, Marina Johnson, Kingfish Swimming. In lane 6, Sarah Callahan, Commonwealth. In lane 7, Sophia Kukras, Charles River Aquatics. And in lane 8, Jessie Black, Executive Swim Club.
D'Agostino went at 242.73 in prelims this morning, followed by Marina Johnson's 243.3, Lila Doherty 243.5. It's Sophia Kukras from Charles River, however, in lane 7, the early leader. She went at 245 this morning, so she was 3 seconds off the time set by D'Agostino. Elizabeth Guevara from Gators in lane 1 making some noise. Currently in second. Kukras will be your leader at the halfway mark. 111.63 for Kukras. 114.23 for Guevara. Feigning Wang in third right now. So Feigning Wang moves up into third. Callahan goes from third to fourth. But it remains Sophia Kukras from Charles River leading the way in lane 7. She's led this thing from jump. She went out in a 32.3, followed it up with a 39.2. A little slower there, 42.0. Feigning Wang goes a 42.2. D'Agostino a 43.0. Feigning Wang is now moved up into second. D'Agostino moves up into third. Feigning Wong in lane 2, making a late push here. A little too late, though. It's going to be Sophia Kukras from Charles River. She'll take our B final, 238.23. Wong goes second, D'Agostino third. So nice save there by D'Agostino. She was fifth at the halfway mark. She finishes third.
Swimming in the A final, in lane 8 from Charles River Aquatics, Nina Mazaru. In lane 1 from Crimson Aquatics, Emmy Hukanen. In lane 7 from Bluefish Swim Club, Amy Chi. In lane 2 from Greenwood Swimming, Abigail Choi. In lane 6 from Phoenix Swimming, Madeline Gregory. In lane 3 from Bluefish Swim Club, Margot Levesque. In lane 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Jane Wheeler. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson.
Molson at 224 flat in prelims this morning. Wheeler 225.6, Levesque 226.6. So this should be a good race. Vivian Molson, Levesque, Wheeler all swimming exceptionally strong. They've all had themselves a very good weekend thus far at these 11 to 14 age group championships. Molson and her teammate Jane Wheeler both out 1-2, 0.3 of a second apart. Gregory in third. Early on, Vivian Molson continuing to look exceptionally strong in these age group championships. I mentioned I had a nice conversation with her dad before the session. Stopped by to say hi, talked about his family, watching the live stream. So a shout out to the Molson family. And it will be Molson and Wheeler, so no change, your top two. No change with your top three as Madeline Gregory remains in third. Wheeler's going to have to make that push now. She can't let Molson build up that lead. It'll be so difficult to catch in the final 50. She's got to get this thing down about a half a second. She looks really strong, so keep an eye on Wheeler in lane 5. She's definitely made up some time. Molson, Wheeler, and Levesque. So now Margot Levesque has moved into third place. Gregory drops down into fourth. Molson looked for a second like she was losing a little bit of steam. Wheeler was starting to make a move. Wheeler in the crimson-colored hat. Molson in the crimson-colored cap. Wheeler in the white cap at the flags into the wall. Here comes Wheeler. Is she going to pull off the comeback? She does. Wheeler takes it 2:22.38. 0.02 of a second ahead of Molson. She made up that distance in the final 5 meters. What a finish. Levesque takes third. What a great finish there. The Crimson teammates battle. It's won by Wheeler by 0.02 of a second within the final 5 meters. What a race. So we move into the A final. And was that the A final? No, that was the A final. We'll move into the we'll move
Our
into the
next event is
boys.
Number 42, the boys 13-14 200 butterfly B final.
That thing had me so fired up. What a swim by Wheeler. She outtouches Molson literally at the wall. Who has the longest arms and hands It was Wheeler.
Sitting
What
in the B final,
a race.
Lane 1, Noah Richardson, Storm. In lane 2, James Dupree, Green Mountain Aquatics. Lane 3, Samuel Morris, Kingfish Swimming. In lane 4, Wesley Ross, Phoenix Swimming. In lane 5, Josh Adler, Solo Aquatics. Lane 6, Philip Wang, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 7, Will Athanas, Y of the North Shore. And in lane 8, Ian Scott Sheldon, Rhode Island Aquatic Club.
So Ross goes at 228.24 this morning. Adler at 228.72. Morse at 229.95. It's Morse leading the way right now. James Dupre second. Philip Wang third. Let's see if we can get a repeat of that last race. Almost the slimmest of margins, 2/100ths of a second. Jane Wheeler outtouches Vivian Molson. In the pool here, it's Philip Wang from Charles River Aquatics leading the way at the halfway mark in lane 6. It's followed by Samuel Morse. So Wang and Morse go 1-2, 0.7 of a second apart. It's James Dupre holding strong. He drops down into third, but he's within 2 seconds. And wow, doesn't Philip Wang look really strong here in lane 6 from Charles River? No signs of fatigue at all. Still a very smooth butterfly. He's breathing every stroke. Good rhythm, nice powerful arms and kick behind him. A little slow on the turn, but he still has a 4-second lead over Morse. Wesley Ross has moved up into third, so he was in fourth. He moves up into third. Dupre was in third. He drops down into fifth. Philip Wang will be the story here, though. He will be your B final winner. Let's check his final time. 2:30.13 this morning. He's going to almost drop double digits here tonight in the finals. 2:22.26, almost an 8-second drop. Nice job by Wang. It will be Dupre who takes second, Ross third. There are your final results.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Crimson Aquatics, Holden Brown. In lane 1 from Executive Swim Club, Will Ertman. In lane 7 from Crimson Aquatics, Keon Grabar. In lane 2 from Bluefish Swim Club, Chris Sang. In lane 6 from Yankee Clipper Swim Team, Caleb Lemke. In lane 3 from Bluefish Swim Club, Eric Nye. In lane 5 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ben LaTorelle. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Charles River Aquatics, David Sapoznikov.
All right, folks, anything can happen here. My prediction, the winner will come from 3, 4, and 5. Sapoznikov was an absolute beast this morning. 2:10.58. LaTorelle went 2:19.38. Knee goes 2:19.5. Sapoznikov likes to get out in front early. You see that? He has that strong start. He'll go out really hard this first 50. Try and build that lead. The psychological aspect of getting out in front early, putting your opponents into chase mode instead of lead mode, very important in swim. He's already built up a 2nd and quarter lead on LaTorelle. Zhang is in third right now. Knee in 5th. Voice starting to struggle. Sapoznikov remains your leader, starting to slow down a little bit. Eric Nee starting to make some noise in lane 3. Long way to go here. That's the danger of going out fast and early. You can lose a little steam. Sapoznikov still leads Nee by 0.6. LaTorelle by 1.5 seconds. Will Nee be able to mount the comeback here in lane 3? Sapojnikov will be very tough to catch. I believe he turns to his inside, so over his left shoulder, so he won't see knee on his outside. Say the most common turn is tucking that chin into that left shoulder. So he did not see where knee was. I'm not sure it's going to matter. He had a great underwater off that wall. Knee remains in second. Latourelle in third. Here comes Chris Zhang. So it will be David Sapojnikov up on the blocks in the number one spot again. 2:14.70. Knee takes second. Zhang takes third. So nice swim there by Sapojnikov. Again, he will be your two-fly winner.
While we move our timers to the shallow end and get ready for our 50 breaststroke, we're going to present the awards for our 200 butterflies, starting with event number 39, the girls 11 and 12, 200 butterfly. Finishing in 8th place from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Juliet McGordy. Finishing in 7th place from Gator Swim Club, Grace Lunardelli. Finishing in 6th place from Commonwealth, Annabelle Hoover. Finishing in 5th place from Phoenix Swimming, Genesis Nunez. Finishing in 4th place from Greater Holyoke YMCA, Joelle Van Duzer. Finishing in 3rd place from Charles River Aquatics, Evie Gao. Finishing in 2nd place from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:30.43 from Bluefish Swim Club, Ayla Nishikawa Gaitam. Congratulations. We'll now present the awards for event number 40, the boys 11 and 12, 200 butterfly. Finishing in 8th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Carter Siddig. Finishing in 7th place from Hockomock Area YMCA, Wheels Jueven Arcalano. Finishing in 6th place from Phoenix Swimming, Dennis Dragomoretsky. Finishing in 5th place from Charles River Aquatics, Leo Torres. Finishing in 4th place from Gator Swim Club, Peter Zhao. Finishing in 3rd place from Metro West YMCA Stingrays, Abi Bangari. Finishing in 2nd place from Pioneer Valley Aquatics, Eric Henderson. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:31.73 from Metro West YMCA Stingrays, Brian Zhang. Congratulations. Now we'll present the awards for event number 41, the girls 13-14 200 butterfly. Finishing in 8th place from Charles River Aquatics, Nina Mazaru. Finishing in 7th place from Crimson Aquatics, Emmy Hukkinen. Finishing in 6th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Amy Chi. Finishing in 5th place from Greenwood Swimming, Abigail Choi. Finishing in 4th place from Phoenix Swimming, Madeline Gregory. Finishing in 3rd place from Bluefish Swim Club, Margot Levesque. Finishing in 2nd place from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:22.38 from Crimson Aquatics, Jane Wheeler. Congratulations. And finally, we'll present the awards for event number 42, the boys 13-14 200 butterfly. Finishing in 8th place from Executive Swim Club, Will Ertman. Finishing in 7th place from Crimson Aquatics, Keon Graybar. Finishing in 6th place from Crimson Aquatics, Holden Brown. Finishing in 5th place from Lanky Clipper Swim Team, Caleb Lemke. Finishing in 4th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Ben Latourelle. Finishing in 3rd place from Bluefish Swim Club, Chris Sang. Finishing in 2nd place from Bluefish Swim Club, Eric Nye. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 2:14.70 from Charles River Aquatics, David Sapoznikov. Congratulations. Our next event is event number 43, the girls 11 and 12, 50 breaststroke. B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Charlie Perkins, the Commonwealth. In lane 2, Chamson Burden, Commonwealth. Lane 3, Haley Barlardo, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. In lane 4, Rafaela Andretta, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 5, Ava Chung, Mays Typhoons. In lane 6, Andrea Chi, Mays Typhoons. In lane 7, Serena Liu, Metro West YMCA. And in lane 8, Amelia Byrne, Webb's Tornadoes.
Girls 11, 12, 50 breast. Some good awards presentations there. Sabajnikov on top of the podium. It looks like Andretta will take this one. Bellardo second, Chong third.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Bluefish Swim Club, Casey Chung. In lane 1 from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wiener. In lane 7 from Rays, McKenna Lawson. In lane 2 from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. In lane 6 from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. In lane 3 from Kingfish Swimming, Anna Zaffron. In lane 5 from Storm, Izzy Gilbert. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Mays Typhoons, Betty Pye.
Betty Pye comes in 38.09 this morning, right just ahead of Gilbert at 38.28. It was Zaffron 38.34. And would you look at this race? All 8 lanes almost dead even. Maybe lane 6, Sarah Zhang. Maybe Zaffron now starting to open up. So it's going to be Zhang or Zaffron I think it's Zhang, Sarah Zhang in lane 6. Let's see who touches first, and it is Zhang. Zafran takes second, Pei takes third.
Our next event is event number 44, the boys 11 and 12 50 breaststroke B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Luca Zhu, Arctic Aquatics. In lane 2, Ethan McNulty, Yankee Clipper Swim Team. Lane 3, Malcolm Kelton, Boston YMCA Bluefins. In lane 4, Leo Torres, Charles River Aquatics. In lane 5, Isaac Tell, Upper Valley Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Lucas Stu, Gator Swim Club. In lane 7, Jonathan Lee, Crimson Aquatics. And in lane 8, Lucas Zhang, United Swim Club.
Torres, a 40-24 this morning. Isaac Tell, 40-26. Kelton, 40-43. Again, this one's so close. Who's going to reach out and take this one? Looks like it's Torres. Keep an eye on Zhang, though, in lane 8. And it is Zhang who takes it in lane 8. McNulty second, Torres third.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8, Chris Cotton's Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 1 from Arctic Aquatics, Stephen Wong. In lane 7 from Crimson Aquatics, Brendan Liu. In lane 2 from Kingfish Swimming, Ben Rainey. In lane 6 from Bayside YMCA, Rock Falaguera. In lane 3 from Crimson Aquatics, Max Sturman. In lane 5 from Grenfin Aquatics, Brian Zhu. And in lane 4 from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman.
Whitman went a 37-34 this morning. Zhu a 37-76. Sturman a 38-48. So not a lot of separation here either. These 50s, you're not going to see any runaway winners, at least typically. Keep an eye on Chase Whitman in lane 4, though. Again, he was your top qualifier this morning. Ben Raney, though, from Kingfish, making a move, but it looks like it will be Chase Whitman, I think. Nobody on the outside, and yes, Whitman will take it. Zhu second, Raney third. Was Rock Falaguera taking fourth by 3/100ths.
We will ask our timers to make their way back to the start end of the pool so that we can begin event number 45, the girls 13-14 400 freestyle. We will present awards for both the 50 breaststroke and the 13-14 400 freestyle after the second heat of boys 400 free.
So there is your start list for our opening heat of the 400 free. Timers will make their way to the long 50-meter trek to the other end of the pool now that the 50s have concluded. Once again, we're live at the Catherine Moran Coleman Aquatic Center here on the campus of Brown University. The 2022 New England Swimming 11-14 Age Group Championships, hosted by Gator Swim Club Seekonk, sponsored by Reed Jeffrey. It's been a great age group championships thus far. We'll begin our final day of prelims tomorrow morning at 8:55, so we'll be back on the air at 8:45. We hope you can join us. Let's try and get that biggest audience of the week tomorrow morning. This is our final individual event of the evening, the girls and the boys for free. We hope that you've enjoyed all of the coverage here this weekend so far. You know, a couple technical issues here and there. A couple nights ago or days ago, we had that camera
Our
Can-
next event is event number 45, the girls 13-14 400 freestyle.
We had that camera continue to be unplugged at the turn end on the right side of the pool. We got that squared away. There was a little bit of an internet issue this morning here at Brown during the 400 free prelims. Audrey Bonin in lane 1, Emmy Hukkinen in lane 2, Sarah Pescott in 3, Amelia Gallant in 4, Eric Starnock in lane 5, Noor Abdelel in 6, Madeline Gregory in 7, Amy Key in 8. So, folks, that reminds me, that's why it's important to make sure if you're attending a lot of these live streams, follow my Facebook page, Brew Media Productions, hit the like button. This morning, what happened is when we lost the internet, the connection went down. The video player, after a predetermined time, says, oh, no more internet connection. This must be over. It ended that session. I started up a new stream, and I put the link right on the Facebook page. So if you were following the page, you would have gotten that notification, clicked on the link, and you would have been right back in business. So that's why it's so important. Follow Brew Media Productions on Facebook, ABREU Media Productions. I don't have any fancy schmancy logo or anything yet. Just got an A there for my logo. Need to get a logo. It has been a very good age group championships thus far. We've seen at least one New England record fall. Jonathan Fioli-Haughey this morning set a New England record in the 100 back. There's been some amazing swims, some zones cuts. It's been a great age group championships. We're really excited about the level of swimming that we've seen. Noor Abdelel leading the way. She's followed by Audrey Bonin in lane 1, Amelia Gallant in lane 4. Shout out to Stephanie Bonin, who I'm sure is watching from home, cheering on Audrey here in lane 1. She remains in second place right now. Her dad, Roger, right over to the left side of me, watching intently. Halfway mark, it's Abdelel, Bonin, and Hukkinen. Abdelel continuing to look strong, swimming out ahead in lane 6, excuse me. As we do look ahead to tomorrow morning, Abdelel still with the 3-second lead over Bonin. Tomorrow morning, we'll have the 50 fly, 2 back, 1 free, 2 breast, 4 free relay, and the 1500. So, folks, keep in mind, this is a long session tomorrow morning. If there is ever a session to kick back and watch this thing on the live stream, it is tomorrow morning. The session is scheduled to end at 2:45. As you know, finals begins at 5:15, so not a lot of time in between. Bonin has cut into that lead a little bit, 2 3/4 of a second now with 100 to go. Let's see if she can make a move at the bottom of the screen in lane 1. Certainly not insurmountable, but Abdelel swimming really strong. Bonin came in with a 5:0012, so she'll be looking to break that 5-minute mark. Just under 3 seconds behind Abdelel, so this could be a tough one to pull off for Bonin, but she's looking strong for second right now. with 15 meters to go. Noor Abdelal will have this one locked up. She will be your B final winner. Audrey Bonin will take second, so nice swim by Bonin here. Let's see if she'll break 5, and she certainly does. Abdelal 4:48.64, Bonin a 4:51.65. Abdelal takes first, Bonin second, Starnock third as we move into the A final.
Lane 8 from Crimson Aquatics, Kaden McKibben. In lane 1 from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Elizabeth Stotts. In lane 7 from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zibagon. In lane 2 from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Amelia Deutsch. In lane 6 from Bluefish Swim Club, Margot Levesque. In lane 3 from Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson. In lane 5 from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White. And in lane 4, the top qualifier from Crimson Aquatics, Jane Wheeler.
So again, Wheeler and Molson find themselves squared off right next to each other. We saw that crazy victory by Wheeler by 2/100ths earlier over Molson in the 2-fly. Let's see what they do here. Molson in 3, Wheeler in 4, White in lane 5, Margot Levesque in 6, Zapagan in 7. When you look at this A final, it is stacked with 13-14 women superstar swimmers here in New England. Quinn White out early. Quinn White leading the way, followed by Wheeler and Molson. Once again, in what was the most exciting race of the evening in that 2-fly, Wheeler out-touching Vivian Molson by 2/100ths of a second. Quinn White in the lead here after 100. Wheeler in second, Molson third. Our top 3 swimmers 2 1/4 seconds apart, but it really lanes 4 and 5. It's Wheeler and White. We'll see if Molson can get into the mix. I mean, she's not really far behind. But there is certainly that lead pack, which is Wheeler and White. No change. White and Wheeler remain 1 and 2. Molson in third, no change. Deutsch in fourth, no change. So our top 4 swimmers, no change there. This will be a good one, Freebird. White and Wheeler continuing to battle. It is Wheeler leading the way by a half a second. Molson 3 seconds behind. It's Levesque 4 seconds behind. Deutsch drops down into 5th. Levesque moves up into 4th. But it is Jane Wheeler who has moved into the lead. That's the big development here, folks, in lane 4. Jane Wheeler has moved into the lead. She'll touch at the 250-meter mark as your leader. Quinn White a second behind. So Wheeler got a little surge over that last 100. I don't know where she has the energy. Very short recovery time there between that 2-fly that she won and this 4 free. So what a night for Wheeler. 2-fly, 4 free. I'm tired just thinking of it as she starts to accelerate here. If White wants to have a chance, she can't let Wheeler get out too far ahead. Only 100 left. She's 2 seconds behind. Wheeler breathing to her White. Her White. Wheeler breathing to her right, as is Quinn White as well. So Quinn White can see where Wheeler is. We'll see on the turn how. Nice turn by Wheeler. Nice tight turn. She looks to the right. She can see some open space, so she knows she's ahead of White. It's almost 4 seconds now. So Jane Wheeler looking to pull off the impressive 2 fly, 4 free. 15 meters to go. Wheeler can all but shut it down a bit. She will take this one. 4:35.03 this morning. Tonight for finals, 4:28.39, so almost a 7-second drop. Quinn White will take second. Another great performance by her. And it will be Margot Levesque who moves up to third. Levesque, 6 after 100. She moves up and takes third, so nice swim by Margot. We'll move into our final individual event.
Our next event is event number 46, the boys 13-14 400 freestyle B final. Swimming in the B final, in lane 1, Jarrett Zito, Anglerfish Aquatics. In lane 2, Elijah Ginsberg, Crimson Aquatics. In lane 3, Aiden St. Hilaire, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 4, John Kowalski, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 5, Ben Latourell, Bluefish Swim Club. In lane 6, Samuel Morse, Kingfish Swimming. In lane 7, Alex Barone, Boston YMCA Bluefins. And in lane 8, Charles Hugh, Amherst Triton Swim Team.
John Kowalski, 4:38.74 in prelims this morning. His Bluefish teammate, Ben Latourell, 4:39.24. Aiden St. Hilaire, also from Bluefish, 4:39.37. Kowalski leading the way early, followed by Zito in lane 1. So Jared Zito from Anglerfish Aquatics in lane 1. He's chasing Kowalski in lane 4 right now. Ben Latourell from Bluefish running in third. Kowalski, Latourell, Zito, they're all right there. Top 3 swimmers, less than a second and a half apart. Kowalski and Latourell in lanes 4 and 5. It's Jarrett Zito in lane 1. So he's breathing to his left. He sees where the rest of the field is. You can probably see Kowalski and Latourell right there, 2 lanes over. Kowalski remains your leader by a second and a half over Latourell. Zito in third, now 3 seconds behind. So Zito lost almost a second and a half right there at that 50. John Kowalski continues to lead from Bluefish. Ben Latourell is right there, but here comes now Samuel Morse in lane 6. Alex Barone in lane 7. Latourell has cut that lead to just over a second. Zito is still in third, but he's almost 4 seconds behind now. At the halfway mark, this is becoming a 2-horse race. Kowalski and Latourell. Kowalski again remains your leader, followed by Latourell. Zito still in third, 4.5 seconds behind. Barone only 12/100ths behind him. So Barone now battling for third with Zito. Ben Latourell has almost moved even with Kowalski. Approaching the final 100 here. So an exciting finish shaping up for this B final in the 4 free. Kowalski's lead 11/100ths of a second. Alex Barone is moved into third. Zito drops down to fourth. 5 1/4 seconds behind. La Tourelle and Kowalski continue to battle in the middle of the pool. About 65 meters to go. Ben La Tourelle looks like he has moved into first, and he has. So for the first time in this race, Ben La Tourelle from Bluefish moves into first, 6/10 ahead of Kowalski. Alex Barone in third. Zito 17/100ths out of third right now, as you see La Tourelle starting to pull away with 25 meters to go. Kowalski has led this race from the beginning until that 350-meter mark. He's going to make a late push here. Kowalski in 4, La Tourelle in lane 5. Who's going to touch? And it will be Kowalski by 2/100ths of a second. Jared Zito moves back up and takes third. So nice comeback there by Zito, but Kowalski comes back and edges La Tourelle 2/100ths of a second. Second time we've seen a race determined by that spread. John Kowalski from Bluefish, your B final winner.
Swimming in the A final. In lane 8 from Phoenix Swimming, Wesley Ross. In lane 1 from Crimson Aquatics, Daniel Landau. In lane 7 from Gator Swim Club, Jack Eady. In lane 2 from Pioneer Valley, Ethan Halpern. In lane 6 from Bluefish Swim Club, Eric Nye. In lane 3 from Leaky Cooper Swim Team, Caleb Lemke. In lane 5 from Bluefish Swim Club, Chris Sang. And in lane 4 from Gator Swim Club, Kai Shinkyo.
So for 300 meters, John Kowalski had that lead on La Tourelle. He lost it for 50, got it back at the end. He wins by 2/100ths of a second. Again, our second race of the evening determined by 2/100ths of a second. Nice comeback by Kowalski, edging out his teammate Ben La Tourelle. Jared Zito from Anglerfish took third. And we're in our final individual event of the evening, folks. Eric Nee leads the way early, very early, no separation here between anybody. Our 8 swimmers are a little over a second apart. Kai Shinkyo comes in with the top time. This morning in prelims, he went a 4:25.15. Ni, Shinkyo, Zheng. And Jane has the 15 free tomorrow. So how about that? 2 fly, 4 free tonight, 15 free tomorrow. Christina checking in. Christina, you're very welcome. We're glad that you have enjoyed the broadcast. We try to entertain here. If you're going to watch swimming for 4 or 5 hours like you will tomorrow morning, and, you know, we had a long session this morning, yesterday morning, we got to have a little bit of fun. We'll bring it tomorrow morning, too. Again, what I ask of you, if you're on the broadcast tomorrow morning, please, 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 I'll say it 3 times, make it engaging. Jump into that live chat. I love to see who is out there, who you're rooting for, what team you're rooting for, what questions you have for me, what commentary you have. That's what makes the broadcast exciting. I love going back and forth with our viewers. So please jump into that live chat. tomorrow morning. Make this prelims the best prelims that we've had. Halfway through, Kai Shinkyo, your leader, followed by Ni and Zhang. Bluefish 2 and 3 right now. Shinkyo representing Gators. Shinkyo continues to be your leader, a half a second over Zhang, 7/10 over Ni. I hesitate to look and see. Oh no, the Red Sox. No sooner do I just think about the Red Sox. I wasn't sure if they played this afternoon or tonight. And I literally just pick up my phone to check, and the Red Sox lose again, 4-1. Alex Cora on the hot seat right now, folks. You can't continue to run a team out there and get embarrassed. And that's what they've really done over the past 4 games. Last night was the embarrassment of the season. Football score as Kai Shinkyo continues to lead. Zhang second, Ni third. There will be awards following this race before we head into the relays. Shinkyo, Zhang, and Ni, and it doesn't look like they're going to catch Kai Shinkyo. He moved into first at the 150-meter mark. He has never looked back. Almost a 2-body length lead, continuing a great weekend of swimming. It will be Kai Shinkyo, your 400 free winner, 4:19.81. This morning he went a 4:25, a 6-second time drop. Zhang out-touches his teammate Ni for third. Edie takes fourth. Kai Shinkyo, your 400 freestyle winner for the boys 13 and 14. There are your final results.
Thank you, swimmers. Before we open the pool for a 10-minute relay warm-up, we will present the awards for the 11 and 1250 breaststroke and the 13-14 400 freestyle. Starting with event number 43, the girls 11 and 1250 breaststroke. Finishing in 8th place from Gator Swim Club, Nico Wienert. Finishing in 7th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Casey Chung. Finishing in 6th place from Crimson Aquatics, Rosalind Pond. Finishing in 5th place from Rockingham Area Youth Swimming, McKenna Lawson. Finishing in 4th place from YMCA of Greater Nashua Storm, Izzy Gilbert. Finishing in 3rd place from Maze Typhoons, Betty Pye. Finishing in 2nd place from Kingfish Swimming, Anna Zaffron. And finishing in 1st place with a winning time of 37.17 from Gator Swim Club, Sarah Zhang. Congratulations. Now we'll present the awards for event number 44, the boys 11 and 1250 breaststroke. Finishing in 8th place from Arctic Aquatics, Stephen Wong. Finishing in 7th place from Crimson Aquatics, Brendan Liu. Finishing in 6th place from Bluefish Swim Club, Chris Kotnes. Finishing in 5th place from Crimson Aquatics, Max Sturman. Finishing in 4th place from Bayside YMCA, Rock Falaguera. Finishing in 3rd place from Kingfish Swimming, Ben Rainey. Finishing in second place from Grenfin Aquatics, Brian Pugh. And finishing in first place with a winning time of 37.02 from Charles River Aquatics, Chase Whitman. Congratulations. Now we'll present the awards for event number 45, the girls 13-14 400 freestyle. Finishing in seventh place from Bluefish Swim Club, Jacqueline Zippagon. Finishing in sixth place from Upper Valley Aquatic Club, Elizabeth Stotts. Finishing in fifth place from Boston YMCA Bluefins, Amelia Deutsch. Finishing in fourth place, Crimson Aquatics, Vivian Molson. Finishing in third place from Bluefish Swim Club, Margot Levesque. Finishing in second place from Crimson Aquatics, Quinn White. And finishing in first place with a winning time of 4:28.39 from Crimson Aquatics, Jane Wheeler. Congratulations. And finally, we will present the awards for event number 46, the boys 13-14 400 freestyle. Finishing in eighth place from Phoenix Swimming, Wesley Ross. Finishing in seventh place from Crimson Aquatics, Daniel Landau. Finishing in sixth place from Yankee Clipper Swim Team, Caleb Lemke. Finishing in fifth place from Pioneer Valley Aquatics, Ethan Halpern. Finishing in fourth place from Gator Swim Club, Jack Eady. Finishing in third place from Bluefish Swim Club, Eric Nye. Finishing in second place from Bluefish Swim Club, Chris Sang. And finishing in first place with a winning time of 4:19.81 from Gator Swim Club, Kai Shinkyo. Congratulations. Swimmers, the competition pool is open and will close at 7:48 when we begin our 11 and 12 400 medley relay.
Treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be there. 3 in the air for the kids in the ghetto. 4 for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the trying to hold them back. 5 in the air for the teachers not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that the holding back that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys. I'm rapping around the world for Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour, Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy. The show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on all right. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show, yeah. So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home, even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on alright. Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
Swimmers, please clear the competition pool. Our next event is event number 51, the girls 11 and 12 400 medley relay.
All right, so we're back for the relays. Girls 11, 12, 400 medley relay. Leo in the house. Is that Leo Balon chiming in on the live stream? Leo, is that you? We're moving into the relays. They're doing awards for the after the relays. And then the marathon session tonight will be over. Marathon session though tomorrow. Where did I put my cup? Oh, it's right there. Losing my mind. Nothing. I have it.
Swimming in heat number 1 in lane 1, Rhode Island Aquatic Club, Callie Bruno, Donovan Cahill Gurr, Kelsey Bonin, Bryn Lamb. Lane 2, Rockingham Area Youth Swimming, Sophie Nash, Emily Field, McKenna Lawson, Jordan Schreiber. In lane 3, Amherst Triton Swim Team, Ella Workman, Julia Liu, Skylan Oss, and Madeline Williams. In lane 4, Boston YMCA Bluefins, Emma Santoro, Reese Paulson, Kylie Go, and Juliet McGordy. In lane 5, South Shore YMCA Stripers, Kayla No, Sam Noble, Isabella Buganon, and Sen Nanasheva Fiorentino. In lane 6, Phoenix Swimming, Georgia Abrams, Ali Story, Genesis Nunez, and Ava Robitelli.
Our final few races of the evening will end through relays. We haven't really gotten into the team scores. We'll get into that maybe tomorrow morning. Of course, tomorrow night they will do the awards, recognizing all of the top team performances as well as the individual performances. Leo Balon out there on the live stream. Good to see you, Leo. We'll try and keep this thing very interactive tomorrow morning because we will end with the 1500. So we'll need lots of audience engagement to keep everyone in the mix. Bluefins are leading the way in lane 4. We could play a little, we could do right now, since we still have time, we could do a little Ask Me Anything. And all that means is ask me anything. Jump into that live chat, ask me anything you want, appropriately, of course. I know, Leo, you got to have something for me. I'm banking on you to get this audience engaged a little bit here at the end. Bluefins lead the way at the halfway mark of this 400 medley relay. Bluefins continue to lead this girls 11 to 12 400 medley relay. Unlike the IM, they don't start off with butterfly. They start off in the water with backstroke. Back breast fly free. So Rebecca says most memorable swim I announced. Oh, Rebecca, that's a tough one. So I do remember the swim. It was at WPI. I think it was last year. Short course age groups, maybe. Oh man, I wish I could remember all the specifics, but it was it was the mile. So there was a mile final, and very early on, this one swimmer had literally built. He had almost a 50, I believe it was yards, so short course. He had like a 50-yard lead on the next closest swimmer at the halfway mark. So, the way I was broadcasting it was, this guy's running away with it. No one's going to catch him. Let's try and find some things to talk about to fill time. And as I'm watching my screen, so what you don't see is I have 4 different screens here as the Bluefins take this one. I have 4 different screens here, and one of my screens, picture like an Excel chart almost, I have all 8 lanes, 8 teams, and every split for the, for long course, obviously 50, 100, 150, 200. So as the splits keep coming in, I see this second place swimmer, he's closing the gap. So maybe, I don't know, let's just, I forget the time limits, but let's just say it was a 1-minute lead. Then the next splits come in, it's a 55-second lead. Then a 48-second lead. And I could see it. I could see this young man starting to really get stronger in the second half of the race. But I still wasn't sure that he was going to be able to pull. He cut the deficit down to like 25 seconds. And that seems like a lot, and that is a lot, right? But it's the mile, so there's a lot of time. And I could see that first place swimmer, he just kept slowing down every single 25 yards. So I could see where this was going, and the excitement was just unbelievable. The second place swimmer finally overtook him on the second to last lap. They were neck and neck going into the final, 10 to 15 yards. And the guy that was in second the whole race, like a mile behind, came back to win. So it's out there. It's on the WPI Athletics YouTube page. So if you go to the WPI Athletics YouTube page, you'll see the short course age group championships. I know it was at WPI. Whether it was this past short course, and I believe it was, but that's my most memorable race by far. That was such a ridiculous race. The comeback was so incredible, and I wish I could remember the swimmers' names. I'm going to have to dig and look that race up. It was unreal. So that's my most memorable race. Obviously, I've called some pretty awesome races. I mean, tonight we had 2 A finals determined by 2 100ths of a second. I've seen plenty of A finals determined by 1 100th of a second. We did some shootout races at Brown University a couple years ago before COVID, where it would be 8 swimmers would swim. Let's say 8 swimmers would do a 50 free. Then they'd finish. The top 4 would just go right back to the starting blocks, do another 50 free. Then the top 2 would do another 50 free, rapid fire. So we've seen some pretty memorable races in those shootouts. Hopefully there'll be a shootout meet coming up this long course season, because I think you all would love that for sure. Adam Wienert says Easter candy versus Halloween candy. It's not even a fight for me. Easter candy all day long. Brax jelly beans, my absolute favorite. I could eat those things by the pound. Halloween candy, yeah, it's great. I love it. Nothing, for me, no comparison. Easter candy all day long. What's my favorite meet that I have commented? It's tough. I don't know if I have a favorite. There are a lot of aspects about the championship meets here that I really love. I like in the prelims where it's a little more laid back. I don't have to talk all swimming, right? We can have some fun conversations and I can go off and talk about some non-swimming stuff, maybe some sports, current events, or pop culture stuff. That's what I like. To be honest, though, it's the most memorable meets for me are the meets. There's always good swims, right? So the good swims are always going to be there. It's the engagement. What you all are doing right now in the live chat, this is what I live for. I love the questions, the comments, the back and forth. So that's really what makes a meet memorable to me. How did my oldest daughter get into competitive swimming? So Addison's 16. We started her off. She was like 3 or 4 years old. We put her into soccer because swim wasn't even on my wife and I's radar. I wasn't a swimmer, neither was my wife. I played baseball and basketball. My wife played volleyball and ran track. So swimming wasn't on our radar. We were thinking of, more mainstream sports, I guess you could call it. Although now, I put swim above almost everything. But she started playing soccer at like 3 or 4. Didn't like it. Went into basketball maybe at 5 or 6. Didn't like it. Went into softball at like 7 or 8. Didn't like it. So me and my wife as former athletes were like, oh no, our daughter is not going to be an athlete? That can't happen. We can't have that happen. Good race shaping up here. Gators leading the way. Here comes Charles River, 15 meters to go. Can Gators hold on? Charles River making a late push. Looks like Emily Pelchat. Can she hold on? And she does. So Gators takes it 4:59.46. Charles River second. Bluefish a third. So we were members of the Seekonk Swim and Tennis Club, and Addison had a couple of friends that were on the summer swim team there. And we've kept our kids around pools all of their lives. My mother has an in-ground pool that Addison's been swimming at since she was like 2 years old. So a couple of her friends said, you know what, Addison, why don't you try swimming? Do the summer swim team. And it was at the Seekonk Swim and Tennis Club. And the rest is history. She got into swimming that summer. The following summer, she got into swimming that summer. That fall, the same coach was the coach of the Eastside YMCA, and she had a couple friends that swam there. So we joined the Eastside Y here in Providence, and Addison swam YMCA for a season, continued to love it. And then we made the jump over to where we are now. We're Gators, but we weren't always Gators. We were Seacoast. So there were 2 branches of Seacoast swimming, one in Seekonk, one in New Hampshire. We were Seacoast Seekonk. They practiced at Seekonk High School, which is right up the street from our house. And there were some of her Eastside YMCA teammates who were thinking about making the move as well. And Addison was the first one to make the move over to Seacoast amongst her friends. She made the move during long course season, which was, we were a little nervous about it, never swimming in a long course meter pool. She had a great first season, and then truly the rest is history from there. That's how she got into it. Her life sport passion is swim, and, Avery is into it as well. So long story, but that's how she got into it. What's my day job? That's, no one has ever asked that. That's really, I love that question. No one has ever asked. I'm actually pretty surprised. So I do business sales for Amazon Business. I've been at Amazon Business for a little over 2 years now. Prior to that, I was in business sales at Verizon Wireless for 17 years. So like 9 years as an individual contributor, 8 years in leadership. And, you know, a little over 2 years ago, the Amazon opportunity came knocking. And, you know, to work at one of the biggest companies in the world, that's an opportunity you don't get every day. I wanted to stay in the tech field. So what I do is I basically work with customers to drive their spend through Amazon Business. So think about how you use Amazon now. In Amazon Business, we sell business-related supplies. So think of office supplies, IT peripherals, cleaning supplies, you name it. So I'm on our Strategic 200 team who handles our top 200 biggest accounts within Amazon Business, and I work with them to drive their business through Amazon Business instead of companies like Staples and Office Max and Granger, and there's a million other ones. So that's what I do, business sales. I'm back as an individual contributor. I loved leadership. There were many aspects I really loved about being a sales leader for a number of years. However, I was very happy to go back to being an individual contributor. So yeah, there's the day job, Amazon Business. Amazon Business has been great to me. Like I said, I've been there a little over 2 years. And it's been absolutely fantastic. I couldn't imagine working for another company. And to be honest, I hope I'm able to finish my working career at Amazon. I'm 46. Avery is only 10. So I need to keep, let's see, you know, she's going to be, I get another at least 12 years. Hopefully at 60, be able to turn it down a bit. But in the meantime, I want to continue to grow this Brew Media Productions. I am very passionate about the sports field, play-by-play, technology, all of this stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to continue to grow this over the next 10 to 12 years to provide a second career. When I get done in corporate America, I can move into this. My daughters help me out. They do a good job. My wife is very supportive beyond belief, and she helps me out a ton with this as well. So there you have it. How did I get into video production? You know, the live stream story, if you've heard it before, you're probably rolling your eyes thinking, oh, he's going to go into this again. Just real quick, I had a passion for photography. I've been doing photography on the side for a while. When COVID hit, I volunteered to do live streaming, and basically we've just evolved it from there. When we first started, I had one camera on a tripod. I was using like an Apple headset to broadcast. It wasn't very professional. We didn't have any graphics. And we've just kind of moved on from there to the point where we're at now with, you know, for Long Course, we have a 4-camera production, video switchers, 4 monitors up here, all sorts of other cameras. So I really do love the video production part of it. It is a lot of work, though. The non-glamorous side is that when everybody leaves here tomorrow night, right after the final award, I'll be here for probably, you know, if I had to break down and take everything apart, I'd be here for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Fortunately, as we watch in lane 5, Executive A taking this relay, it looks like there'll be a good battle for second between the Hockomock Area Y and Charles River, I think. So a soft touch there. Actually, that was PVAA. So the Bluefins took second, PVAA took third. Is that our last relay? I think we got one more. I think. So yeah, we have one more. So that's the not so glamorous side of doing this, is there's a lot of equipment. Typically, prior to a meet, I usually will have to take time out of work to come the day before to the venue to run the wire. As you can imagine, I have wire all over the place, Cat 5 cables, HDMI cables, power cables. Of course, they all have to be taped down. So there's a lot of work that goes into that. So that's the non-glamorous part of it, the setup and the breakdown. And I have a method, so I'm kind of stubborn where I don't like anyone to help me. I like to do it all myself because I have a good method. Fortunately, here at Brown, being that Ray Grant, our team owner, is the associate athletic director for the recreation and the pool, tomorrow night I probably won't break everything down. I'll probably just take my main stuff home, my laptop, my mixers, my cameras, and then I'll come back maybe a couple times during the week and break down the other stuff, because our next meet that I broadcast won't be until October, and it will be in a short course configuration, so I'm going to have to move the cameras and all that stuff anyways. So again, a long answer to a short question. As you can, it helps that I like to talk, because I can take that question and get 5 to 10 solid minutes out of it. So I appreciate the questions. Again, save some for tomorrow morning. Save some questions for tomorrow, folks. I will rely on all of you to think of something tonight that you'd like to ask about the broadcast, about the swim, about anything. Again, in the prelim sessions, especially one that's going to be as long as tomorrow, and especially when we have the 1500 tomorrow, I will definitely be looking for some help staying engaged. That's Charles River A in lane 2. But I'm going to try and sneak some equipment out tonight that I haven't used. I have another camera set up with a big zoom lens that I used for seniors, that when the A final finished, I would go to that camera and it would be zoomed into the swimmer in the pool. We'd have a nice winter graphic. They're just running the heats too fast here, back to back, so there's really no time to go to that camera. And if I did, I'd probably only get to go to that shot for like 1 or 2 seconds, so it just doesn't make any sense. So I can bring that tripod home tonight, that camera. Can slowly bring a few things home tonight, but we got a full day tomorrow, so can't really bring much more than that. Charles River A continues to lead the way. Crimson A is in second. Bluefish A in third. Still have a pretty good size audience on here for the being at the very end. So certainly appreciate all of you who have remained on to watch these relays finish out. Charles River A leads the way, 100 meters to go. Crimson A in second. Charles River A coaches sprinting along the bottom of the pool. You can see them. Take a look at them at the bottom, urging their swimmer on. He has a pretty good lead, but they don't want him to let up. You can find, as we move the cameras, you can see in the black shirt, he's holding the heat sheet in the right hand, the Charles River coach. His swimmer is not going to be breathing to the left side on the way back here, so he's getting his steps in, though. Good coach there, urging his swimmer on. Charles River A will be our winner here. Crimson A will come in second. And then I think that's it, and then we'll do awards. So Charles River A takes it 4:59.92. Crimson A second. Third place will be Gator A. I believe we're going to go down for awards. Chipetta, bring me some shrimp tacos. That sounds good. I could kill some shrimp tacos right now. All right, are we done? I think we're done. We're going to do some awards, and then we're going to sign off, folks. So I'll be back on tomorrow morning, 8:45. We're probably going to leave you with Caitlin Grant.
That concludes this evening's session.
Oh, wait.
The pool will remain closed until we finish with the awards presentation. This time we'd like to present the awards for the girls 11 and 12 400-meter medley relay. Prior to doing that, I'd like to thank all of our timers and officials for your help this evening. We could not have accomplished the meet without your help, so greatly appreciated. Awards for the girls, event 51, the girls 11 and 12 400-meter medley relay. In third place, the Bluefish Swim Club team of Natalie Parent, Colin Anderson, Ayala Nikishikawa Gaitam, and Casey Chung. In second place, Charles River Aquatics, the team of Rafaela Andretta, Madeline Rowe, Ivy Gao, and Sophia Tolok. And your 2022 champions, Gator Swim Club, Nico Weinert, Sarah Zhang, Grace Lunardelli, and Emily Pelchat. Congratulations, ladies. Now the top three teams for event number 52, the boys 11 and 12 400-meter medley relay. In third place, Gator Swim Club, the team of Paul Dolan, Lucas Dew, Peter Zhao, and Joey Eady. In second place, Crimson Aquatics, team of Ben Labonte, Max Schuterman, Derek Fang, and Jack Bowles. And your 2022 champions, Charles River Aquatics, Logan Krolnick, Chase Whitman, Leo Torres, and Mason Slug. Congratulations, gentlemen. The pool is now open for warm down. We will close the pool at 8:30. The pool deck will close at 8:35. Coaches, swimmers, please.